Hey Lions, my name is Ryan and this is Hot Seat. Today we have Mike Russo, long lost brother of Anthony and Joe Russo, the director of Marvel movies. And today we're going to be eating some hot wings and asking some hot questions. So
That was good.
Thank you. Let's dive right into it. Our first...
You do know that this is a setup, right?
Yes.
That this is revenge.
Yes, I know.
Do you know what it's revenge about?
No, please tell those at home.
This punk was a freshman in my class, and he bet me. I won't go into what the bet was about, but he made me a bet and shamed me in front of my entire freshman honors class. How many years ago was that?
2 years ago.
That was 2 years ago. This is revenge. This is where I get him back.
Let's get into it. So we're gonna be starting out with the sriracha hot chili sauce. It's got a Scoville level of 1,000, which is, pretty low. So
All right.
Here we
let's
go.
See where this.
cheers.
Cheers. Okay.
All right. So first question
All right.
I wanted to ask is, how'd you get into teaching? How did this all begin?
Well, I have to ask you a question first. To whom or to what are you asking this question?
I'm asking to you as a man,
As a man? I mean,
as a philosopher.
as a philosopher. Okay, because this is, I can get into Buddhist philosophy here. And I don't even know who this Mike Russo that you're interrogating really is, right? You assume that I'm a certain person with a certain form, a certain identity. Who knows if that's the case? And that guy that started teaching, oh God, it was about 30 years ago, he doesn't exist anymore. I'm a completely different guy. My form is different. Look, I didn't have wrinkles then. I didn't have a double chin then. I wasn't going bald then. He has different ideas. Well, I was a
Right.
good pious Christian boy. I was a campus minister, right?
Absolutely.
Now, totally different worldview. So that guy doesn't really exist anymore, does he?
Nope.
But let's
sir.
pretend. Let's pretend that there's some continuity.
Right. That he's
Between-
the same man that he was.
Okay, let's pretend. I started teaching in the South Bronx. I think it was 1985, my senior year of college. And why did I do it? I have no idea. I was dopey and naive. I didn't know a damn thing about teaching, and I was probably a disaster. But it was a 7th grade class, and they started reading at the 3rd grade level, and I got them up to maybe the 5th or 6th grade level, which probably was an achievement.
So now we're gonna move on to sauce number 2, Venom hot sauce. This Venom hot sauce has a Scoville level of 95,000. So it's almost 100 times more than the last one.
Okay, let's see how this
So
one
let's
works out.
get right into it. I like that.
It's hot, not miserably hot.
I wanted to ask you about the International Education Department, because I know you ran that for a while. Can you talk to a little bit about that experience, going on trips? And
Yeah, well, I did my semester junior year abroad in Belgium, and I loved it, and I traveled all over Europe. And when I came to Molloy, we didn't have an international education program. But the president of the college at that time was Martin Snyder. He was a great man, and you came to him with an idea, and he'd say, run with it. And so I said, let me start an international education program, and he said, do it. And so within a few years, we had a program that was pretty extensive, and students went all over the world, to Belgium, to Paris, to India, to Thailand. And it's been running ever since, so that's 22 years ago.
this is the hot one. This is the one that people complain about. Da Bomb. 135, but
All right.
it's got a bigger kick.
Yeah?
I'm sweating. I don't know
Well-
about you.
My nose is running, my eyes are starting to run. All right, but
All right, here we go. Da Bomb. Cheers.
all right.
I'm not gonna finish that one.
Have you been finishing them?
Yeah.
That one is hot. That's hot.
That is hot. I know water doesn't help, but
Oh. I'm feeling it. My esophagus is burning. My stomach is. Ooh. All right.
me too. I don't want
Wow.
to wipe my eyes. But
Now I've got the hiccups. Uh-oh.
oh no.
You know. Oh, that's hot. Excuse me.
Take your time.
5 quick sips of water usually cure it up.
Oh yeah.
All right. Next question. I want to ask you about your relationship with Mike Santinello.
Oh. That man is insane.
Bring us back to the start.
Mike Santinello was one of the first faculty members at Molloy that I met, and I fell in love with him the first moment I met him. He is a total lunatic. He's a man with immense passion, a credible sense of social justice, and if he thinks something is nonsense, he lets everyone know about it. So I have nothing but positive things to say about him. We team taught together. Oh. We did it.
That one's hot.
Yeah. We did it twice, we team taught together, and that was the last time because we both drove each other crazy. Oh my God. You mean it gets worse from that point?
Yeah.
You know, I had an agenda all worked out. I was going to tell you all about Buddhist philosophy.
Please.
Oh,
Please do.
oh. There are 4 noble truths. You may have heard about this.
Before you do, let's move on to the
How am I
next one.
supposed to speak if I'm eating the next one? Oh my God.
The vicious viper.
All right,
look
stop.
at that.
Stop. Before we do the next one, we have to talk about the 4 noble truths.
Please.
Do you know what they are?
I remember you mentioning them, but I can't for the life of me.
There is suffering. There is a cause of suffering. There is the cessation of suffering. And there's the path that leads to the cessation of suffering. Now, there are 8 kind of steps on that path, but there is the superhighway to the ending of suffering. You want to know what it is?
Please tell me. I gotta get there.
In the seen, there is only the seen. In the heard, there is only the heard. In the sensed, there is only the sensed. In the cognized, there's only the cognized. If you separate the you from all this, that's the end of suffering.
I gotta get
That's
there.
nirvana. So what we have to do is we have to do this next one mindfully. So we are going to experience all the sensations involved in eating this wing, and we're going to experience some unpleasant sensations. And what we're going to do is we're going to say, I'm experiencing a sensation. It's an unpleasant sensation, but we're not going to make judgments about it. And if we can refrain from making judgments about it, the suffering will be lessened.
I love it.
So let's see if we can do
Let's
that.
get into it.
A Scoville level of 250,000.
Now,
Here we go. Ready?
I'm a little scared of this one. I have to be honest.
That's a big bite. I can feel it on my lips. Definitely not as bad as the last one yet.
All right, so I'm going to explain what I'm experiencing. It's not as bad as the last one. But
Definitely not.
So I am experiencing a sensation of burning, of pain in my mouth, in the back of my throat, in my esophagus, and now starting in my stomach. This is an unpleasant sensation. I will acknowledge that. But I can sit with it.
Mm-hmm.
I can be present to the pain I'm experiencing. I don't have to run away from it. I don't have to indulge it. I can just be present with it.
Absolutely.
It's still painful, I have to admit.
All right. So, for our next segment, I'd like to
Take a picture off your Facebook and have you explain it.
Take a picture off my Facebook.
so
Uh-oh. My
Please.
nemesis?
please explain this picture the best you can.
All right.
for everybody at home watching.
Peter Fallon is a radical media ecologist at Roosevelt University. And after the 2016 election, we parted company in terms of our political views. And he has become my Facebook nemesis, and I suppose he would say I've become his. And so we have Facebook posts that go on for hundreds and hundreds of comments back and forth, and neither one of us are willing to give up ever.
All right, let's move on to the last one. The ghost pepper. Dave's. How's that look?
All right, now this is
Oh, I'm tearing.
This is the last and hottest one. What was it, 2 years ago we had our bet that I lost?
Yeah.
No matter how much pain I'm in, no matter how much torture I'm experiencing, I am not going to stop.
I'm not giving
So
up.
I may have a cardiac arrest on this table, but I will not give up.
All right, sounds good. Ready? Oh, here we go.
Oh,
Cheers.
cheers.
You want to do last time?
I just cheers the man. Come on.
You can cheers again.
Sure. If you'd like to, put another dab of the hot sauce. I'll do it, if you will. I'm gonna Wayne, grab a bite. Just a little one, tiny boy.
You are really pushing it. Yeah. Is that Tim's idea?
Ooh. Go for it.
And I was nice to him, too. And to his sister. Oh,
Oh, you got a big one.
Ooh. Oh, my God.
Ready?
Hold on, I got to dab some of this off. All right.
Cheers.
All right, cheers.
Here we go.
Well,
Get back to Nirvana.
if I could just refrain from judgments, if I could just refrain from wanting the world to be the way I want it to be, and accept the world as it is, the suffering is diminished. Hold on.
That's great.
Might I quote Dogen?
Please.
The flowers I love wither, the weeds I hate thrive. We want the flowers to be with us forever, but they can't be. We don't want the weeds to be springing up, but inevitably they will. This is the cause of our suffering. Hot wings are hot. If I can accept that, and I could sit with it and be present to the misery, the pain I'm experiencing. You can't get rid of suffering, it's inevitable. But maybe you can lessen it just a little bit.
That's why I love you.
Oh, God.
I knew he was gonna be a great guest.
Oh, God.
Folks, thanks for tuning in. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, turn those notifications on. And Mike, I'm gonna give you a chance to plug any upcoming projects you got. Please tell everybody at home.
This camera.
That camera.
Life is filled with adversity. Life is filled with stress. Sunday mornings, 8:30 in the morning, Molloy College. We have a way to help you deal with the stress, the anxiety, the adversity that you're experiencing in life. It's called Interfaith Zen, right here, Molloy College. Come join us. You will get something out of it. I guarantee it.
Sounds great. Thanks for coming on.
Well, thank you, Ryan.
Pleasure to have you. I hope this was a good experience.
I'm just glad I was able to keep up with you because I could not allow myself to be humiliated twice.
I think you beat me because I'm dying right now.
No, I did not beat you. All right. That's good. That's very good.